In this class, attendance is mandatory. You are expected to arrive at the Zoom room on time. Your grade is going to suffer if you have unexcused unexcused latenesses or absences. Now, you have two no questions asked excused absences. So the first two times you were out of class, they are just excused. Again, no questions asked. But your third absence is not excused. So you will receive a 0 for your class participation score for every class you miss after those first two. So you should be aware of that if you have religious observances, family or work obligations, or other personal commitments that may be coming up on during class time. You should plan accordingly because those two absences are what you get. Now, if you have exhausted your two no questions asked absences and you feel additional absences should be excused, reach out to me as soon as the need arises. So if you have frequent medical absences, for example, you have a chronic illness and you just frequently have to miss class, they may be excused. Depending on the circumstances, I may request a doctor's note or perhaps an accommodation from the Office of Disability Services. We will evaluate everything on a case-by-case basis. Now, if you feel any other absences should be excused, I do encourage you to come and speak with me as soon as possible. So don't wait until the end of the semester when you've racked up a bunch of absences to come talk to me. Do it right away. But again, typically after those first two no questions asked, excused absences, no more absences will be excused. So be careful of that because 0 for class participation is not a great grade. It's going to hurt your average quite a bit, especially because you'll be working with fewer classes because you have those two excused ones already dropped out of your average. Now, if you are late to class, you're going to miss required activities, and the later you are, the more you miss. So the more it's going to hurt your grade. That said, it's always, always, always better to come to class than to skip it altogether. So no matter how late you are, you should still come. Now, if you feel your lateness should be excused because of some circumstances outside your control, let me know during the class. So like, I shouldn't say during the class, arrive late, just sort of slip in like you would in an in-person class. But then after class, like immediately after that class, speak to me and let me know what happened and why you think it should be excused. Overall, open communication is critical. In an online class, that can be a little bit of a challenge, but it is really important. So while I do have these policies and do enforce them, if you feel your absence or lateness should be excused due to illness or another reason, speak with me or email me. Again, as soon as you can. The sooner you do it, the easier it's going to be for us to work together to figure out what's happening and how to best to accommodate it.